Ever feel like you're playing a guessing game when it comes to knowing exactly what's sitting on your warehouse shelves?
Oh, absolutely. Not knowing your inventory can be a huge headache for businesses.
It really can. Missed sales, production delays, and ultimately it hits your bottom line. And as your business grows, or if you're dealing with a wide range of products, getting that accurate count can seem impossible. And that's exactly why we're diving deep today into how Acumatica can help you take control of your physical inventory.
Right. And joining us to shed some light on this is Swetha from Tiana Solutions.
Now, Swetha brings over 15 years of ERP experience to the table. She's worked extensively with Acumatica, tackling everything from complex reporting scenarios to system configurations. So we're in good hands.
Definitely.
All right, so let's paint a picture. Imagine you're running a growing online retail business, right? Your website promises quick shipping, but the inventory records in your system just don't match up with what's actually in your warehouse. Customers are placing orders for items you don't actually have, leading to cancellations and unhappy customers.
hmm
So how can Acumatica help solve this problem of getting an accurate physical inventory count?
Well, the first step is all about getting prepared.
Okay.
In Acumatica's inventory module, you'll find Prepare Physical Count. This is basically where you kick off the whole inventory taking process within the system. You'll define the scope of your count. Is it a full inventory sweep,
Okay.
or are you focusing on a specific area with a cycle count? You'll also select the warehouse you're counting. Then you click Generate PI.
Got it.
This creates a sort of central document. It's like a snapshot in time of your inventory specifically for your count.
So Acumatica is creating that digital container, that framework for this entire physical count project. So what's next? How do we actually get to the counting part?
Right, so the next practical step is generating those count sheets. You'll find a report called Physical Count Sheets in the Inventory module.
Okay.
Now, here's a key feature. You can choose to hide the system's recorded quantities on these sheets.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, it ensures that your team is solely focused on what they're physically seeing.
So no bias creeping in from the existing data. I like it.
Exactly. You want a pure count, right?
Exactly, a blind count.
So these printed sheets are then handed out to the team, and they hit the warehouse floor.
All right, so they're walking the aisles, they're marking down what they find. What happens next? How do we get all that data back into Acumatica?
Okay, so the quantities that your team has diligently recorded are then entered into the physical quantity column in Acumatica's physical inventory review screen. Now, if you're dealing with a lot of inventory,
Right, which many businesses are.
Acumatica has a real time saver. You can actually upload all of that count data directly from an Excel sheet.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Streamlines the whole process. Plus, it reduces the risk of manual entry errors, right?
Huge, especially with large inventory counts.
But of course, before you finalize anything, it's crucial to double check that entered data. Accuracy is key here.
Absolutely, that's a critical step. Can't skip the review. So once we have the data in, it's verified, everything looks good. What happens next in Acumatica?
All right, so now you're ready to hit that Finish Counting button. Then clicking Complete PI generates those inventory adjustments.
Makes sense.
And Acumatica's also got you covered when it comes to items that maybe weren't counted for whatever reason. You can mark them as not entered, skipped, or even set their quantity to 0 if they're just nowhere to be found.
Oh, that's handy. So where can we track all of these adjustments that are being made?
All the details, including that reference number for the adjustments, live under the Adjustment Info tab.
All right, so last but not least, what's the final step to officially update our inventory records?
The final step is heading over to the Inventory Adjustment screen and releasing those adjustments. This action officially updates your inventory quantities in Acumatica to reflect that fresh, accurate physical count.
So there you have it. Acumatica provides this clear, structured, auditable method for businesses to gain control over their inventory accuracy. And I have to say, for any business owner or consultant out there looking to implement or fine-tune these processes within Acumatica, Tiana Solutions is a fantastic resource.
Well, we really are.
With their deep expertise in consultants like Swetha who can provide the tailored support businesses need.
And I think it's so important for businesses to step back and consider how this granular level of control over your physical inventory, it impacts so much more than just accounting, right? It feeds into your ability to forecast demand accurately, optimize your purchasing, and ultimately it trickles down to happier customers.
It's about having that true, reliable picture of what's arguably one of your most valuable business assets.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.